received a lot of travelers at the end of last year, which is on the December of 2021, due to due to the opening of the PKP, and also due to the school holiday. So from there, you already know that you can deduce, oh, okay, this is about regarding the tourism in Malacca. So it means that you have to make sure that you find out the context of the sentence and find out the meaning. Okay, so the context is maksudnya dia punya apakah purpose dia, apakah motif teks tu, apakah yang telah tengah diterangkan. Okay, and then if you still don't understand something, use a dictionary to look up the words, or ask someone else for help. So this I think regarding this, no issue, because most of you, I think all of you already have a phone and internet connection. So if you don't understand something, just use your phone and then Google the words. Okay, I have always advised regarding this. If you don't know any certain words, use the power of Google. Okay, boleh tengok TikTok, takkan Google, tak boleh one word nak Google pun tak boleh kan. So it's like that. So please make sure full use of your phone and the power of the Google. Ada perkataan tak faham je, while listening to the text, cepat-cepat je type. Okay, so lepas tu boleh tengok lah, okay, ni perkataan ni rupanya. Okay, so you already know something that you don't know previously. Okay, and then focus on keywords and facts. Okay, so this is the most important part, whereby you have to, because sometimes for certain questions, you have to understand what is the keywords, and also you have to understand what is the fact. You have to use it as the answer for the question. So this way you have to focus properly on the main important part that you have to use. Okay, and then take notes to support your memory. Okay, if you are rajin, okay, so please make sure that you have a notebook and a pen and a piece, or even a piece of paper, and make sure that you jot down the important parts from the audio track or the text. Okay, to make sure that you no need to, sometimes certain audio track cannot be rewind, so it means that you can only listen once. So from there, you make sure that you jot down any information, any parts of information that is important for you. So you just jot down. Okay. And then intonation and stress of the speakers can help you to understand what you hear. So normally for the main points, ini adalah tips and tricks lah. Kalau for listening test, normally for the answer for the questions dalam audio track tu dia akan stress it. Okay, maksudnya dia akan cakap dengan lebih kuat. Okay, to make sure that everyone can hear it and tak terlepas pandang. Okay, so please make sure that you focus closely, and sometimes you akan dengar dia akan sebut certain perkataan dengan lebih kuat, or the intonation is a bit higher compared to the other words. So these are the tips and tricks that you can use. Okay, so whenever you are focusing and listening to the audio track, so suddenly dia cakap, okay, oh Adam, I might be not available today, so can we meet tomorrow? So maybe the question is, the answer for the question is, Adam, he is telling Adam he is not available. Okay, so the not is important. Okay, that is what we call as a stress. Okay, so I hope you guys, and the last one, try to think ahead. Okay, means you can predict what would happen in the text or the audio track. Okay, but normally I won't advise this because it will actually bother you with the focus that you are having. Okay, so please make sure that you just focus on what is being said at the present time. Okay, and you just listen closely. So, and this is the tips and tricks for after the listening of the audio track. Okay, so think about the text again. Have you understood the main points? So did you really understood what is the purpose and what is the totality of the audio track? So what is it talking about? Okay, so make sure that after the audio track is finished, and then you just straight away compile it back in your mind, or even if you jot down the main points, so you already have a backup. Okay, so that's why I would advise for you to have a piece of pen and also a piece of paper and as well a pen. Okay, And then remember the speculations you made before you listen, did they come true? Okay, so this one is not important. And then review your notes. Okay, so if you jot down the main important on your notes, so review back and check back. Okay, is there any answers for the questions that you can use? Okay, and then have you had any problems while listening? Okay, do you have any problems to complete your task? Okay, and then identify your problems and ask someone for help. So during the listening test, I don't think that it would be advisable for you to ask someone for help. So because everyone will be focused entirely on the test. So please make sure that you can resolve this issue on your own. Okay, and then if you are able to, if the listening test allow you to listen once more or more than once, okay, so listen again. And please make sure that you focus more. So you already listen once, kan? So you already know what is the part that you actually need to focus more on. Sebab you dah tahu dah sebenarnya audio dia macam mana, apa yang dia cakap, kan? So focus more towards the parts that you kena focus betul-betul focus, and then check back on your notes that you take. Okay, is it the correct notes that you are taking? Is it the correct information? Okay. And then we move on to listening for specific information, which is the first type of the listening. Okay, so listening for specific information means listening out for particular piece of information or detail. So it means that you are looking just for specific information, a certain thing, names, places, numbers, dates, reasons or causes. Okay. So you just concentrate on the part that are relevant to you or relevant to the question that's being provided to you. Sebab you nak jawab soalan, kan? So make sure that you concentrate and focus on the most important parts only. Okay. So regarding the track, I will send it to the WhatsApp group. Okay. So everyone, or do you want me to play it right now? Nak saya hantar kat WhatsApp group ke nak saya play it right now? I can play it right now if you want. Just in case. Sorry. Tak pernah buka. Sorry.
In what can only be described as a win-win situation for both countries, Malaysia and Singapore have decided to work together to promote tourism. Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board Deputy Director General Mizra Muhammad Tayyab said that Malaysia is strong in the Middle Eastern and Indian markets. The Tourism Ministry is expecting more than 200,000 Middle Eastern tourists this year alone. The Deputy Director General.
So, from the audio track that you listened to just now, okay, so the question is, Malaysia has strong tourism markets in, so maksudnya the strong tourism, the most tourists that come to Malaysia is from? Sea, nice. The Middle East and India. Okay, so good. This is the example, okay, from the track that you have to listen to the specific information. So focus on the keywords, okay. Strong tourism market. So it means that just now you can listen to it. There is the woman did say that there is a strong tourism market, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we will continue with the second questions. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Also said that tourists from this region are the highest spending. Each tourist is estimated to spend at least 4,500 ringgit per trip. Malaysia is the favorite destination for tourists from India as they love its scenic places. Under the current agreement.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so for this question, why do Indian tourists like to visit Malaysia? Anybody can answer?
See.
Yes, correct. So they love the beautiful places in Malaysia because inside the audio track just now,